What's up guys, Jake the Turtle's back at again with another Pokemon Go video, and in today's video we're going to be doing some PvP battles, and it's going to be some Rainbow Cup battles. So in this first match I'm going to be leading with Quagsire, and he's going to be leading with Quagsire. So I know he's got the Earthquake here, so what I'm going to do is switch out right before he's about to get a Stone Edge or an Earthquake, and then switch into Venusaur, and he is going to switch into a Lantern. I think it might have been a misclick, or his lineup might have been really unbalanced. So I'm going to go for a Frenzy Plan here, and I'm expecting him to sacrifice his Lantern, but he's going to shield once, so I'm going to get another Frenzy Plan off, and I'm going to kill his Lantern. So I'm expecting either a grass type or a fire type here, and he's going to bring in his Ivysaur. So I'm going to basically race for this Sludge Bomb, but overcharge a little bit of energy, and I'm going to shield this because I want to keep my Venusaur alive because I know Quag is still in the back. So I'm going to use a Frenzy Plant to shield bait him, and I know he's going to shield at least once, so I got the shield down, and he's got two shields down, and I know that I can go for a Sludge Bomb here to do some really good damage. So the Sludge Bomb is going to be very effective. It's going to take off about 60% of his health, and I'm going to have to shield this because I am going to go for a Frenzy Plant to kill his Ivysaur, and then I'm going to be one-on-one with Quagsire, and I'm going to try to switch right before I get right before Quagsire comes in so I can soak this Stone Edge, but it does not let me, so I bring in Quagsire, and I've got a Stone Edge ready, and that's going to do some significant damage to his Quagsire, and sadly, he is going to beat me once again. I'll try to switch so I can soak another move, but he's going to get the Earthquake off, and I'm going to switch into my Raichu to get a Thunder Punch off to hopefully take a GG in this first game. And it is going to take a GG, so GG's to myself. Moving into match number 2 against Easily Done 27. So in this matchup, I will be leading with Venusaur, and Tanner is going to be leading with Slowbro. So you guys are going to see how I approach the situation. Obviously a Confusion user. So what I'm going to do is charge up that Frenzy Plant and then switch into my Raichu, which is my plan for the Slowbro. So I'm basically going to spam this Thunder Punch, and very good switch by him, perfectly timed. And he's going to soak that Thunder Punch. But he has two shields. So I'm basically gonna shield bait or spam these Thunder Punches to see how many shields I can get down and how much energy I can get off with this Raichu. So I'm gonna go for a Wild Charge here because I'm thinking he's gonna think I'm gonna shield bait him. So I see if I can get the shield, but I don't. So I'm gonna see if I can race to this Thunder Punch, but I cannot get to it, which is a shame. But I'm gonna bring in Venusaur for this neutral matchup, and I've got a Frenzy Plant ready to go, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to be tapping basically to go. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb, but I'm going to shield this because I know that he has one shield, and I'm basically going to aggro farm, but it does not pay off. He had two Sludge Bombs ready to go, so very poor play by me. But I'm going to bring in Quagsire, and he's got two Pokemon left with one shield, so it's not a good situation for me. And he's got energy charged up, so Ice Beam is going to do decent damage, probably about 30% of my health. And I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, but I'm going to overcharge some energy so I can hopefully have a second one ready. And I've got one Sludge Bomb. Boom, use it. And I get to another Sludge Bomb, but he has charged me with priority, so he's going to take a victory in the second game. So GG's Tanner. Let's hop into match number 3 against Easily Done 27, and I'm going to be leading with Fortress, and he has Quagsire. So I don't like this matchup because my Fortress melts and it gets that Earthquake, but Quag always beats Fortress to Earthquake. It doesn't even matter. So you have to shield at least once in this matchup with your Fortress to preserve it. So what I'm going to do is overcharge some energy and then use the Earthquake so that I have a little bit of energy built up for a Heavy Slam. And I'm going to believe it is use both shields on my Fortress here. And then I'm going to switch out right before I get my Earthquake. And then, or I use a Heavy Slam. That's right, guys. Sorry about that. I use a Heavy Slam to see if I can get him knocked down. And then I'm going to build up some energy against this Lantern and then switch into Raichu so that I have that Lantern with, or that Fortress built up with that energy for later. So I've got a Thunder Punch coming for this Ivysaur right now. And he's not going to shield. So he's going to take out my Ivysaur, or my Raichu real quick. And then I'm going to bring in Fortress with that energy stored up. So what I'm going to do here is overcharge. And I know I can take at least one Power Whip. So I'm going to overcharge. And then I'm going to go for a Heavy Slam for Shield Bait because he wants to keep that Ivysaur because he knows Quag's in the back probably. So going to use that. And he does not shield. So I'm going to use an Earthquake here. And he's definitely going to shield here. but he doesn't because he thinks it's Heavy Slam. So GG's to Tanner in that one by the mind play. Let us hop into match number 4 against Easily Done 27, and I have Blastoise, and he's going to be leading with Slowbro. So this matchup is kind of quirky. I'm going to spam these water guns, and depending on how I'm feeling, I'm going to either go for Hydro Cannon or Overcharge. So I'm going to go for the Hydro Cannon, and it's going to smack him, take him down in the yellow. So what I'm going to do here is go for another Hydro Cannon with a little bit of extra energy charge, and he's either going to shield, and if he shields, I'm switching, and I assume the shield is coming, so I switch into my Quag to kind of absorb this attack. I'm not going to shield this because I want to just take it. I'm going to save Venusaur in the back with 2 shields, and I'm going to overcharge here. So this is where I maybe make a mistake. I shield the Ice Beam, and I'm going to overcharge and have a Sludge Bomb ready for when it comes in. I'm assuming it's Ivysaur or Grass type, another one. And I use the Sludge Bomb, and I've got 2 Sludge Bombs ready. Even with low health Quag, got 2 Sludge Bombs ready, and I'm able to take both of his shields. And then I've got the Venusaur coming in, ready for the neutral matchup with 1 shield. And he's going to bring in Ninetales, but I have Blastoise ready to counter that Ninetales. So he's going to switch lock himself, and I'm going to be able to take advantage of it with my Hydro Cannon. So I use the Hydro Cannon, and he's going to bring back in his Ivysaur. And this is where I can take advantage of the situation. I have a Sludge Bomb ready to go, and he has no shield, so GG's to Tanner in that game. Moving into our next match against Easily Done 27. In this matchup, I will be leading with Blastoise again, and he is going to be leading with Slowbro. So, you guys know how this scenario plays out. I am going to probably win if he does not shield. And I'm going to overcharge here because I know that I'm going to win with no shields. And I'm going to use that Hydro Cannon with a little bit of extra energy charged up to see if he shields once. He's not going to shield. And in this situation, I am not going to shield. I'm going to tank this Ice Beam. And then I'm going to go for another extra charged energy with that Hydro Cannon. And hopefully kill his Slowbro. And he's going to shield. So I basically win that scenario because I lose Blastoise. But I still have 2 shields, so I can shield this Ice Beam coming in when Slowbro's trying to take down my Venusaur. So I've got a ton of energy built up, and I'm going to build up a little bit more, and then I'm going to switch into Charizard to go for the neutral matchup and switch lock myself, but I like having Charizard switch lock. I'm not going to shield this. I'm going to take that Psy Shock to the face, and then I'm going to go for a Dragon Claw for the shield bait here. And he is not going to shield, and he's got energy built up already, so I'm going to choose to sacrifice my Venusaur, or my Charizard, and I'm going to use a Frenzy Plant here against his Ninetales and get the shield. And then I'm going to go for another Frenzy Plant here against his Ninetales. And obviously you guys see what my mistake was. I should have shielded the first Psyshock with my Charizard, and I probably would have won this match easily. But here we are, neutral matchup. Obviously, I have no healths, but I'm going to shield anyway because I'm... you never know how quick you can get the Frenzy Plant, and I almost got to it, but GG's to Tanner in that game. So let's move in another match with Easily Done 27, and I'm going to be leading with Quagsire, and he's going to be leading with Fortress. So this is a good matchup for me. I know I can get to that Stone Edge, but he's got Earthquake, so it honestly might be actually pretty bad for me. So I'm going to overcharge some energy, and then I'm going to block this because I'm thinking it's going to be Earthquake, and he uses Heavy Slam, so very good job by him. So I'm going to bring in Venusaur, which is going to be kind of a sacrificial. But I have a ton of health, and he just uses energy, so I'm going to go for these Frenzy Plants, and I know that I can wear him down with these Frenzy Plants. So it's not a horrible matchup. I did waste a shield, though, on Quag, which kind of sucks. But obviously he's storing up energy for a Rock Tomb of some sort, and I'm going to go for another Frenzy Plant here. But he is going to get it. I should have clicked it one Vine Whip sooner. So I'm going to bring in Quag with that charged up energy, or I'm going to bring in Fortress for a neutral matchup here to charge up some energy. And I am going to choose to not shield this, which is a good choice. So now I know he has Rock Tomb and Heavy Slam. And I'm going to basically spam those Bug Bites, get that Fortress out of there, use an Earthquake here, hoping he's not going to shield. And he does not shield. So then I'm going to switch into Quag, go for the Stone Edge. And he's either going to not shield or shield here, obviously. And he's going to bring in Ivysaur, and I've got a Sludge Bomb ready for him. So he kind of played into my trap. but my Pokemon are both weak, but I do have a shield. So if I can get to the Sludge Bomb, I'm thinking I'm in good shape, and I make a judgment call here not to shield. I don't think I was going to be able to get to it, but I bring in Fortress here, and we get a little lag. It's perfectly fine. I can charge up a ton of energy, and I'm going to have to shield this because I'm thinking Power Up's going to take me down really low, that Mud Shots would kill me with his Quagsire in the back. So I'm going to get that Earthquake charged up, and then I'm going to use the Earthquake. I have Charge Me priority in this match, so that is why I win, and I'm going to beat Tanner, so GG's. So let's hop into the next match. I'm going to be leading with Raichu, and he's going to be leading with Lantern. So what I'm going to do in this matchup is I'm going to overcharge all my moves, and then I'm going to start shield baiting. So we're going to lag a little bit, and I'm going to overcharge my moves, and then I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch for the shield bait. And he is going to not shield, but then I'm going to go for another Thunder Punch, and I'm assuming he's going to shield this one. And he chose to not shield once again. So that means that I'm going to shield to keep my Raichu healthy, meaning that he probably has another type in the back that is weak to electric. He needs to save the shields on. So I'm going to go for a Thunder Punch here to finish off the Lantern because I thought he was close to another Thunderbolt. And I know I have a lot of energy charged up, so it doesn't really matter. He's going to bring in Ninetales, and I'm going to go for a Wild Charge to do some good neutral damage, but I'm assuming he's going to shield here. So I probably should have went for Thunder Punch, but that's perfectly fine because I have Blastoise in the back, and he's going to waste his shield. So he's going to bring in his Ivysaur, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam here, guys. And it's a win-win situation because I get the Ice Beam, he's going to have to shield, and then I have Venusaur in a no-shield scenario, so I'm going to win that. But he's got energy charged up, so I'm going to have to guess here, and I'm going to guess it's Power Up because I switched perfectly, so good job by me there. And I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb because we are in a neutral matchup, but I think we're both equal energy right now. So I've got the Sludge Bomb and he's got the Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to choose to shield this. And that is where I make my crucial mistake in this matchup. I'm going to go for a Frenzy Plant, which I definitely did right, but he's going to bring in his Ninetales, and I am going to get off a Frenzy Plant. I should have went for Sludge Bomb. If I go for Sludge Bomb, I think it almost KOs, and he's going to KO me with Fire Spin. So definitely should have went for Sludge Bomb there, guys. A big mistake. And obviously, you guys know what happens here. He's going to have that Solar Beam ready to go. So bad plays by me with the shields. GG's to Tanner. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping to upload a video tomorrow and the next day, but I am going to Go Fest, so it might get a little bit tight. I'm going to try to do it. My tournament video should be up soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to making the next one.